In early 2025, we spent 2 months in Albania, splitting our time between Durrës and Tirana. In this video, we will share what it was like traveling in Albania with a dog, from pet-friendly spots to the challenges we faced and everything in between. We're a slow-traveling couple in our 50s, exploring Europe with our 10-year-old dog, Dory. We enjoy discovering new places, and along the way, we make sure Dory stays comfortable and happy. Whether we're spending a month in one city or taking quick trips to popular destinations, we're always looking for dog-friendly stays and easy travel options. It's not always simple, but it's definitely worth it. After 90 days in the Schengen area, we had to leave due to visa restrictions. Our last stop was Bari, Italy, where we took an overnight ferry to Durres, Albania. Since we do not fly with our dog, the ferry was the best way to relocate. When taking the ferry, you have the option to sit in the main cabin or book a private room. We chose a private room so we could get some rest and let Dory relax off-leash. It made the journey much more comfortable for all of us. Before traveling to Albania, we heard from other travelers that border control is not very strict when it comes to dogs entering the country. That turned out to be true in our case. The border agent did not even look at Dory. Of course, experiences may vary, but based on what we have seen and heard, it is likely not something to worry about. As we walked from the port to our Airbnb, we encountered several stray dogs along the way. Some started following us, barking, growling, or both, which made us feel uneasy. We were worried about Dory's safety, but also concerned about the health of the stray dogs. The first few days of walking Dory were stressful, since we never knew when we might encounter another stray dog or if a situation would escalate. Within a week, everything shifted. The dogs got used to us, and we got used to them, making our daily walks much more relaxed. It was impossible not to feel sorry for the stray dogs, as they had not chosen this life. If we could, we would have adopted them all. As the days passed, we began recognizing many of them. Some wandered alone, while others stuck together in small packs. We were relieved to see that some locals were feeding the stray dogs, and we did the same whenever we had the chance. Dog food was available in most supermarkets, but we noticed it was significantly more expensive than in EU countries. We bought wet food at Spar and dry food at Conad, splitting our purchases based on price differences. While we were staying in Durrës, Dory got sick and needed to see a vet. We found a clinic called Pet House that had good reviews on Google, so we decided to walk in and hope for the best. Even without an appointment, the vet saw us right away. She spoke English, asked detailed questions about Dory, and gave her a careful exam. After checking everything and listening to our answers, she gave Dory 2 shots. Just a few hours later, Dory was feeling like herself again. The total cost? Just $10.50. When we moved to Tirana, our only transportation options with a dog were taking a taxi or renting a car. Since not all taxi companies allow dogs, we had to find one that did. Based on a recommendation from a Facebook group, we booked a ride with BS Taxi and made sure to mention that we had a dog. There was no extra charge for Dory. The driver simply asked us to keep her on the floor. After our experience in Durrës, we were a bit concerned before arriving in Tirana. We knew we would encounter stray dogs, but weren't sure what to expect. While there are indeed many stray dogs in Tirana, we found that they either kept to themselves or were friendly, often coming over to say hello. It was a relief not to have to worry about aggressive dogs. Still, we couldn't help but feel sorry for them, knowing they were out on their own. Tirana has a dog park. We had no idea before arriving, but we stumbled upon it on our first day while exploring the city center. It's located in Renia Park, not far from Skanderbeg Square and the Pyramid. We ended up visiting several times a week. Dory made new furry friends, and even though she barks in English, she had no trouble communicating with the Albanian dogs. We enjoyed chatting with other dog owners. Tirana has a vibrant dog-loving community, and we met many locals with pets. Tirana has plenty of green spaces for dog walking, but our favorite was Tirana Park. This beautiful park, centered around an artificial lake, is a popular spot for locals, whether they have dogs or not. We made it a habit to walk there at least once a week. The park has several drinking fountains, and dogs can use them too. If you're visiting Tirana with your dog, we highly recommend staying in an area between Tirana Park and the dog park. The two are about a 20-minute walk apart, so finding a spot in between makes for easy access to both. Finding supplies for Dory in Tirana was never a problem. There are plenty of pet stores, and many supermarkets carry dog food, making it super convenient. We often picked up Dory's food at Big Market and Konad. Before Albania, we spent 2.5 months in Italy, where Dory was welcome in almost every restaurant. We didn't expect the same in Albania, but we were happy to find that some restaurants and cafes in Tirana allowed us to have her with us, as long as we sat outside. The majority of people in Albania are genuinely afraid of dogs. From conversations at the dog park, we learned that this fear is deeply rooted in the culture. Adults often warn children about dogs, saying things like, "Be careful, the dog will bite you," or "Watch out, the dog will bark and hurt you." This mindset, combined with the presence of so many stray dogs, has created a general fear of dogs in the community. Whenever we noticed someone feeling uneasy around Dory, we made sure to give them space and be respectful. Overall, we enjoyed our time in Albania, and after a rough start in Durres, things turned out well. We love Albania, especially Tirana, and we plan to return next year with Dory, though we'll likely spend our time just in Tirana. We hope you found this video helpful and full of useful information. If you have any questions, feel free to drop us a comment below. Stay tuned as we continue traveling across Europe, exploring how dog-friendly different countries are. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you join us on this journey.